Hello ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Blaikie the Liver Flush Man here. Today going to teach you how to make a liver cleansing salad, a raw food liver cleansing salad. And this is good for cancer diets. It's also good for liver disease, including fibrosis of the liver, cirrhosis of the liver, fatty liver, necrosis of the liver. It's good for all the organs. It's good for the whole body. It's good for the brain and the organs. So first thing we're going to start off here is what you want to do, and all the ingredients you use, preferably organic, but whatever you can get and whatever you can afford, whatever works for you, but of course preferably organic. We all know pesticides, free radicals, hormones, preservatives, all this stuff is not good for the body, causes it to age. So first thing we're going to do is wash all the salad greens. We have a bunch of spinach here, which has got the glutathione, the super antioxidant for liver detoxification. We got a variety of salad greens here. So this all gets washed in the water, and we're going to also put in the green cabbage here. So what I recommend is taking each leaf off individually. That way you can see if there's anything like this right here happening. These little black spots right here on the very edges of the leaf happen sometimes. You want to take those off. Those can be sometimes parasites that cling to the edges. It could also be mold or fungi or anything like that. So you want to look through each individual piece and take off any parts that look like they could be anything other than a perfect piece of leaf there. So this green cabbage, leaf by leaf, or take off the leaves here, go through it, and this is all going to get washed as well. So I have a hard time getting this leaf off here. That's all looking good. And sometimes you can also just cut part of the cabbage there and take a look at that. If that looks good, break it open. Yes, this one is looking really good. So there's a couple pieces there, a little bit of black there. That piece has got a little bit here as well. So also sometimes you can wash off the black stuff, may also come off as well. But if not, just consciously and carefully tear off the pieces of black stuff. This is looking good here. Couple little pieces there. But when you're looking at the cabbage itself, you look around and find the ones that are really looking good, that don't have any black spots or anything. Those are the ones you're going to want to use. So there we go. We got a nice bunch of cabbage there, and cabbage is really cleansing for the liver. It's cleansing for the body and the organs. It's got amazing properties. It's also one of the cancer fighting foods. But all raw foods have abilities to fight disease because they are Mother Nature's food that grows from the earth. So then we're also going to add here some radish, red radish here, and again carefully cut off any bad spots on there, and be sure not to have any bad spots. And the leaves of the radish too are really good if they're in good condition. Alright, take a little look at them as well, make sure they're looking pretty good, and maybe wash them before they go into the bowl. That way everything that goes into the bowl is already pretty washed. But this takes your raw food diet to the next level, to be very conscious about the microbes and not having any mold or anything getting in your salad. Right? And the red purple cabbage goes by red cabbage even though it's purple. We're going to wash this all up as well. And then another thing we're going to put in this salad, this is dandelion here. This is fresh dandelion greens, and this is wild. It grows wild where I live here in Victoria, BC, Canada. So basically I just go out and pick my own dandelion, try to get it from a clean area, where there's not a lot of traffic and stuff. And basically, because it's a bitter, you don't want to eat a whole dandelion piece by itself, so cut it up into small little bits like this, even smaller if you want, and that all gets washed up. And when it's in the whole salad like that, with the whole salad, it doesn't taste bitter at all, just from the dandelion greens. So by adding it to a salad, and this was actually I found this in somebody's garden near their house. It was in an herb garden, but there was lots of it, so I just take a little bit there. This is rosemary, and it's really good for so many things as well. There's probably whole books on just what rosemary, what it can heal and what it can do. Like every herb and every raw food, fruit or vegetable, seed, nut, legume, whatever it is, they have so many healing properties that you know, you can name a few, but you can go into great detail in books and read about all the things they do. So one of the main things on a raw food diet is a diverse raw food diet. Diversity, getting a bunch of different kinds of fruits and vegetables. That way you get different enzymes, you get different nutrients and a variety, so your body can work with that. Part of the body's function is to take nutrients that you get from foods and then transform them into something else, something that you maybe can't even get in food, but your body can manufacture, usually in the intestines. So we're going to add the rosemary. That's going to give it a nice flavor as well. Something a little different here. You may be able to get this where you are, you may not. No, some of the exotic vegetables are hard to get everywhere. This one here is a golden beet. A golden beet, really nice tasting, exquisite. So that we're going to grate this one up later here. It's already been washed. Another thing I haven't been using in my ingredients is this is fennel. So fennel is really good for a lot of things as well. Alright, this is also good for pregnant women and so many things. Like I say, the main thing is you want the diverse raw food diet. You want to get all kinds of different things. So this we're just going to wash here, and we're going to cut that up or grate it up, alright, later here with the golden beet. And maybe we'll, you know, fennel is kind of sweet tasting too. It's good for the teeth. It keeps bacteria away. So we're going to put that fennel in there this time, and a little bit more of that fennel. Alright, so that's the basis of the salad there. We're going to wash this up, and then we're going to get started with cutting it all up and grating everything, and then get the salad dressing on the way. We got an amazing salad dressing in store for you this time, so we're going to cut now. Alright, here we are now, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, this little spread right here is the red radish here, all grated finely up with the fine grater on the grater, not the big size on the grater here, just the little small fine. I really like it fine. It's easier to assimilate for the body, it's easier to break down, it's easier to chew. Then we got the golden beet here, all finely grated. This is the daikon radish as well, so two kinds of radish. We got the ginger root here, and then we got the fennel here, the fennel as well. So those are all now grated up, and we're gonna get the avocado. As you can see, this avocado here has no black spots on it at all. And one of the ways to do that is to carefully examine the avocado without squishing it, so the next person gets a squished black partly molded avocado by, if you squish it too hard, like with all the melons and things that you usually check by squishing it. One way to feel is just gently feel it and see if it's just a little bit soft. But not only that, the color of the avocado, if it's still a bit green but not totally like dark black or dark green, the more a little bit of green in their tinges, the more that it's still not going to be black inside. And then another way to check too is, I'll take this one here, is right here, when if you take off this little stem part, if it's still brown, the lighter brown it is but still comes off, experiment with it, you'll see. But if that part is not dark brown, that means it's still not overripe or anything. So as you can see, what I did is made those strips and then cut across, and that's one way to do it, but it works really well. And then basically all these ingredients are going to go into the bowl here. So let's just take all these and put them into the bowl there, the fennel and everything. So like I said, variety in the raw food diet is what really gives the body the nutrients and the variety of enzymes, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and life force. So try to get a variety of different fruits and vegetables. Alright, and finally the avocado, and then that's about it for the salad part. And avocado is like a healthy fat that doesn't create bad cholesterol. And if you ever heard of the statistics of vegans or vegetarians or raw foodists, they typically statistically live 10 years longer than heavy meat eaters and people that eat a lot of processed food with artificial flavors. And plus the quality of life is better as well. A longer life, a better quality of life. So there's the salad part. Now we're going to get on to this amazing dressing with some new ingredients for this dressing. Stay tuned. Alright, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to make the salad dressing. And start off with the juice of 2 lemons. Lemons are highly alkalizing. They keep disease away in the body, including cancer cells. Cancer cells cannot live in an alkaline environment. So use lemons. Lemons also dissolve liver and gallbladder stones, as I've done scientific research to prove that it does. So lemons, one of the top disease fighting fruits. Then after the lemons, we're going to put in some apple cider vinegar, which is also dissolves liver and gallstones. So that's the reason why this is good for the cirrhosis diet and any liver disease diet, fibrosis or fatty liver, necrosis, liver failure, liver cancer. Alright, apple cider vinegar and lemon juice. We're going to put in some salt, not white refined salt, table salt. This is Himalayan sun-dried salt. There's also Celtic sea salt, Dead Sea salt. Any natural sea salt hydrates the body, provides 72 trace minerals, and so very good, good electrolytes for the body. Coconut oil, this is organic coconut oil as well, provides electrolytes for the body, gives it a good taste, good flavor, good for so many things. It heals intestinal disorders, autoimmune disorders. So good for the body. Aloe vera juice, also very good for the intestines and the whole body. It's soothing for the body. It's a cooling food as well. It helps dissolve and break down and heal scar tissue in liver disease patients, including fibrosis and cirrhosis of the liver. We're going to add the miso here. Miso is a friendly fermented bacteria, which is known as a probiotic, which is nature's natural antibiotics. This is going to keep your immune system strong, which is what helps fight disease, including cancer and anything else. We're going to add some hemp hearts, give it some more protein. Hemp hearts are an excellent source of essential fatty acids and protein. Alright, we're also going to add some chlorophyll, which is from the process of photosynthesis in leaves and plants. Chlorophyll is a heavy metal detox for the body. We're also going to add a variety we haven't been adding to salads is macadamia nut butter. Now these nut butters are really packed with protein, essential fatty acids, and you want a variety of nut butters in your diet as well. You can also use just raw nuts as well, and you can also soak them to help bring out the enzyme activity in the nuts. We're going to add some pumpkin seed nuts to the salad after, and some golden flax meal here, which also is a good fiber for the intestines, which helps scrape the intestines, and it gives the stools from a raw food diet more substance, so that it's not like kind of diarrhea, which a lot of people get from the raw food diet. But it's actually you know, it happens in nature too. You look at bears that eat blueberries and or any other berries, blackberries or raspberries, and you see what they poo out in their stools. A lot of times it is very diarrhea-ish as well because of the raw food. So that is partly normal, but you can add fibers such as flax to give your stools a nice healthy texture. We're also going to add some spirulina, and nuts also help it as well, give it some solid stool. So there we go, the spirulina, the blue-green algae, all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. So we're really loaded up here. This is looking great. Awesome salad dressing, tastes great. So we're going to add it to the salad here now, and then we're going to add the nuts and the flax meal. Alright, so the pumpkin seeds, you can also soak them if you want to bring out the enzyme activity, or just use them raw like this, and they're nice and crunchy to go with your salad to give it some nice crunchy texture. Alright, so there's the raw pumpkin seeds. They are organic, preferably organic, but like I said, do what you can. And the flax, golden flax meal to give it some more fiber. Alright, so I'll give it some fiber, and flax has got amazing properties, and it helps broom the intestines and keep it clean. So there's the salad there now, and to go with my